The best money-making rod in Fish is called the Ethereal Prism Rod. The only problem about this rod is that it costs 15 million credits, making it the most expensive rod in the game. But don't worry, you guys. I'm going to give you guys 3 different methods that are super overpowered that you guys can use to get 15 million super fast in literally probably less than a day if you really grind. Anyways, we're going to be starting from the easiest method to do all the way to the hardest, and all of these methods you can use to make insane amounts of money, you guys. Let's get right into it. Subscribe if this helps. First things first, you guys, I have to tell you something extremely truthful. You cannot do any of these methods if you don't have a good rod. I mean, obviously. So real quick, I'm just going to go over the 10 best money-making rods in my opinion. Number 10 being the Champions Rod. I only put this one on the list because it's a beginner's rod. So if you're a beginner watching this video, the Champions Rod is a good rod to use, but I recommend getting one of these next 9 rods if you really want to make some good money. Number 9 being the Heavens Rod with the Hasty Enchant. Number 8 being the Volcanic Rod, which only costs 300,000. Beginners, make sure you keep that in mind. Number 7 being the Rod of the Depths, specifically with the Quantum Enchant. Number 6 being the Kraken Rod, only with the Hasty Enchant. Make sure to keep these enchants in mind because they play a super huge role. After number 6, the Kraken Rod, number 5 is the No Life Rod. Very, very good rod, but you do get this one at level 500, so it's kind of hard to get. Along with the next 2 rods in the Rod of the Forgotten Fang for my 4th spot. Where is it? Rod of the Forgotten Fang. This one's a super, super good rod, specifically with, once again, the Quantum Enchant and using the Seaweed bait. I mean, the bait, you know, you could either use coral or seaweed, but yeah, Quantum Enchant on most of these, along with the next one, which is the Seraphic Rod. I know you get this one at level 1000. Don't worry, the top 2 you can actually get at a pretty early level. Number 2 being the Auric Rod, which you get from Sunken Chest, and I do not have because I am just not lucky with the Sunken Chest. But number 1 being a rod that I think only costs 1.8 million, the Zeus Rod, with a lure speed of 70%, luck 70%, 0.15 control, 20% resilience, and an infinite max kilogram limit. The Zeus Rod is the best money-making rod in the game right now besides the Ethereal Prism Rod, especially being because of its special passive ability that makes it so a zone spawns around you every time you fish, making every single fish just about, it's like 95%, but it makes every single fish worth 3.5 times more. So yeah, guys, Zeus Rod, very, very good. If you can, or you're very close to grinding to the Zeus Rod, get this first. It's going to help you in your money-making journey a ton, and I don't think they're going to nerf it anymore because Fish did send out a message in the Discord saying that they weren't going to do any more nerfs. So yeah, enjoy your Zeus Rod, guys, and use this for the next 3 methods I'm going to show you. Okay, guys, so the number 3 method does require a couple of things, but this is the best way to actually make money in Fish if you're not fishing AFK. First things first, I actually want you guys to go over to Sunstone Island. No, this is not the place where we're going to be fishing, and I'm going the wrong way, but that's not the place we're going to be fishing. We're just going here to buy sundial totems. And to be 100% honest, you guys should already know what sundial totems are, but what they do is make the daytime change from night to day, and you're going to need to do this for this method because it's insanely different based on what time of day it is at this fishing spot. But yeah, if you guys didn't see, I just went over this way from Sunstone Island. Then you can just come in here and buy sundial totems for 2,000 credits each. When you guys have a decent amount of sundial totems, make sure you also have a good bait. I'm not going to show you guys how to get the bait crates because they're literally at Moosewood. The one I recommend is seaweed because it's really cheap and also super good for lure speed. Anyways, you guys, once you guys have a good bait and you have a good amount of sundial totems, you will be ready to embark on this adventure. First things first, head over to Rosslet Bay and we are going to the Vale of the wait, no, we're not. Sorry. I completely messed up my words. We're not going to the Vale of the Forgotten, but we are going to a special spot that I like to call volcanic vents. All right, you guys probably already know what the spot is, but it is super OP right now. I'm not going to tell you guys how to get there, but I will let you guys know when I am there. If you want to know, just, you know, watch my freaking Mariana's Veil guide. I made a guide on it for a reason. Anyways, guys, once you make it to the volcanic vents, I want you to go to the back spot where you actually can fish, because most of you should know you can't fish here. You won't be able to catch any good fish. Okay, so now we're going to talk about why you have to fish here only only at daytime. Because guys, the trash fish, you can basically only catch the trash fish at nighttime, and you can catch the good fish at daytime. Let me show you that real quick in the bestiary. As you guys can see, for the common ones, daytime. Inferno hide, not daytime, but embertail eel, daytime, daytime, daytime. And all the good ones, like the secret one, magma leviathan, what am I saying? I'm like completely switched. I meant to say all the good ones you can catch at daytime, like these epics, legendaries, and mythicals, and all the bad ones are preferred to catch at nighttime, making this almost an always mythical or legendary spot. And that's basically why I had you guys buy the sundial totems, because, okay, first of all, that's also why this is number 3, because you can't be AFK and did I just die in the lava? Okay, but you can't be AFK and do this because obviously you gotta keep changing it to daytime over and over and over again. But if you are actually genuinely fishing here, it's a super good spot and super OP, and you will catch mythicals almost anytime. But yeah, any spot in this spot, that is the first method. Fish here at daytime with one of the best rods. And now on to method number 2, and this method is only for during aurora. And I actually have my spawn set here. Well, technically not actually there, but I'm talking about the calm zone. I recommend only to fish here when it is aurora, and that is for a certain reason. Basically, the fish here are super rare, but if it's an aurora event, the rare fish become like super common. And literally almost every single time you're going to catch either a mythical or even a secret. Like, let me show you what I caught. This super cool crystallized sea dragon I caught twice in one session of aurora. And this fish is freaking cool. Did I mean to say also very expensive? Anyways, all right. Once again, there's the only bad news about this spot is that you can't do it AFK. That kind of sucks for some people, I guess. But hey guys, the point of fish isn't to be an AFK fisher. The point of fish is to literally fish and have some fun, you guys. But yeah, here is the exact spot. This pond all the way in the back. This is the only place where you can actually catch calm zone fish. And also, once you guys do end up getting your 15 million, you can literally go right over here to the middle of the pond and buy your ethereal prism rod for the small price of $15 million. Anyways, guys, fish anywhere right around here, only during aurora. If it isn't aurora and you want a really good spot that you can also fish at AFK and is also going to give you a ton of XP, the spot is also right here. No, I'm not talking about the calm zone. I'm talking about the spot right next to it, the Veil of the Forsaken. Let me tell you why this is such a great spot. First of all, if you guys don't know how to get to the Veil of the Forsaken and beat the Scylla, I will leave my Veil of the Forsaken guide in the description. Anyways, you guys, the reason this is such a great spot is because, first of all, you can fish here AFK. It doesn't matter whether it is night or day, you can still catch super OP fish. Not only that, the Twilight Tentacle fish, the legendary Typhoon Tailfin, and almost every single fish is epic, legendary, or mythical, or even secret. But the Scylla is very hard to catch AFK, just so you AFK fishers know. But yeah, best spot in the game right here for AFK fishers. Once again, if you're not AFK fishing, go to the volcanic vents. And if you are in an Aurora event, go to the calm zone. I really hope this video helped you guys out. If it did, go ahead and subscribe and let me know when you guys hit 15 million credits. I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Peace.